Hi, what's going? In today's video we are going to be learning a very useful trick right here in CorelDRAW 2022. You can actually achieve a whole lot of things like Photoshop right here. Let me show you a trick that can replace Photoshop trick that can actually arrive at this photo right here. This is a dual color effect that was created right here in CorelDRAW 2022. So before graphic design thinking was that it is in Photoshop that you can achieve craziest effects ever, but in today you can actually achieve same thing that you can achieve in Photoshop right here in CorelDRAW 2022. Let me show you what I mean by that. So without further ado, let's step into it. So we are actually going to create something like this in CorelDRAW. So let's delete this so that we can start from scratch. So what we're going to be doing right now is to actually make a duplication of this image. Let's duplicate. So let's go ahead and zoom up. Go ahead and convert it to bitmap. Go back to bitmap. Then a dialog pops up. So right from this drop down menu, if you don't have the grayscale activated, you can actually click right here and choose grayscale or RGB, but the actual one that we are going to make use of is grayscale. Click on that, then hit OK. So automatically changes the appearance of the image just like so to grayscale. So right now, the next step right now is to locate your rectangle tool. Click on that, then create an object on top of the picture just like so. So after that is done, so what we need to do right now is to actually, so let's apply color, which is color cyan. So let's go ahead and apply a trick with the help of what we call interactive fill tool. Click on that. So what we need to do is to just drag on the object just like so. Put on Ctrl key on keyboard for perfect effect right there. To have it on a straight horizontal. So let's go ahead and change this white to color blue. So right now what we're doing is to move this dot closer to each other so we can have it accurately patterned. Can you see that? So right now let's go ahead and click outside. So let's go on and select what's it called, transparency tool. Click on that. After I've selected that, and you go over to the sub effects. So right from here, change the color mode to change the merge what's it called, merge mode to sublight. Can you see that? So after you've selected that, so what you need to do now is to duplicate the effect, copy the object in which you apply effect to, then hold shift key on your keyboard, select the previous one, release your mouse and your keyboard, and you hit on C and E to center it all up. And see that? So this is not enough, so make a duplicate again, hold shift key, select the previous one, then you hit on C and E to center it all up. Can you see that? So we are actually going to take apply another color so that you can see how it goes. So as this right now, what we're going to be doing is to create an object on top of it again. So let's have that to be black. So let's apply that to be black color. So if it is not that black, double click right here, automatically dialog box will pop up. Then click right here and make it 100% black. darkest black ever. It's okay. So right now let's apply what's it called, transparency to effect. Select that, then you go ahead, you know, drag on the object, then you go over and click on optical fountain transparency. There you have it. So let's make it bigger a bit. Can you see that? Good. So can you see the effect right here? So this is actually phenomenal. Can you see it how it is? So let's make a duplicate of this, object. So let's click outside. So right now it's this. So let's change the color of the duo effect. So let's go ahead and bring this out. Then let's effect the color right here. So let's go on to what we call transparency 2. So let's change the color. So let's change this to purple. Then go ahead and change this to magenta or red. Change that to red. So move it closer to each other. Good. Can you see that? So let's click right here, make the purple a bit, darker. Good, nice one. Good. So what we're doing is to actually let's delete this. We are going to duplicate that, duplicate the previous one, or shift key select the other one. You don't see I need to center it all up. So we could duplicate again, center it all up. Good. It is actually too harsh. So let's delete the third one. I think it's nice. So let's center this. Can you see that? So this is it. So right now it is what we need to do is to actually bitmap all of this so that we can throw light into the picture. So let's go ahead, select it, go ahead to bitmap, hit on convert to bitmap. So right from here choose RGB, it's okay. Go to what to take effect. Can you see that? So let's zoom up. This lighting up the effect. So what we need to do is to go over to effect, locate adjustment, then you go ahead and hit on tone curve. So it pops up right from tone curve. So let's reset so that I can see how effective this tone curve is. So let's go ahead and pull this all up, then pull this angle downward so that I can bring life to the picture. Can you see that? Can you see that? Nice one. Pull this up a little bit. Nice one. So let's go on to the next one. So let's select the whole thing, convert to bitmap. Right from here choose RGB, it's okay. Good. So let's zoom up. That changes the appearance of the image. So let's go ahead to effect, locate, adjust, then you hit on tone curve. Automatically a dialog pops up. So can you see that? So let's reset, then let's do it manually. Pull this all up, then pull this angle downward. Can you see that? This is quite nice. It's okay. Good. So can you see that? I think it's not actually right. So let's go ahead and create a black object on top of that. Then you go ahead to click right here and make it dark black. Drag this down to this spot. It's okay. Then you go ahead to transparency to click on that and drag on the object. So go ahead and click on elliptical fountain transparency. There you have it. Boom. Can you see that? This is quite nice. So move it closer to each other so that you can see a closer look of what we've effected on the picture. So as you can see the outcome of what we've been doing so far. You can actually change anything. You can actually being creative, as if you are using Photoshop right here in CorelDRAW 2022. So here we come to the end tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button so that people can benefit from what we have shared so far. And mind you, the picture is going to put in the bar on the bar of this page beneath this video right here for you to download to make use of. So as I always say in my channel, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Peace out.